Hey, what's up, Brent from Brenspeed? Thanks so much for watching Brenspeed TV. Today, we're going to talk about the 24 Mustang. Now, this is going to be long. I have a lot of other videos, how we got this car down in the 9-second zone. Short videos, a lot easier to watch. If you want to watch those, open that description. You can check it out. But today, it's about all the parts we put on this car. I want to give you a lot more details about it. Maybe you have a 24 GT, you want to run a ROUSH supercharger, do what we did. I'm going to tell you about it. But I know a lot of you don't have a huge attention span. That's why I did prior all the little short videos. But today, for those of you who want to stick around, I have Doug with me. We're going to look at the parts, everything we did to go stock with the ROUSH 93 octane, 1050s in the quarter mile. It's all about drag racing, to adding more parts, running 997. Doug, come down, take a look. We're going to get started. What do we have? Automatic, 93 octane, pretty base 24 GT, ROUSH Launch Edition Supercharger with the ROUSH cowl. This kit is now 50 state legal. It runs a factory throttle bodies. I love the dual throttle bodies. Factory air boxes. Everything's in the kit. Now, Monday, this kit is getting re-released. They're going to call it the Phase 2. In the beginning, it was called the Launch Edition. Don't worry, it's the same kit. It'll still be red, and it'll still have the same calibration, just different name. Early birds got the ROUSH on the top. You're not going to get that with the Phase 2. It's just going to say ROUSH, Jack ROUSH on the Launch Edition. It's going to say ROUSH on the normal Phase 2. Same kit, no big deal. Doug, come over here. Take a look at these parts. We're going to talk about these. We're going to watch drag strip passes. This isn't about dyno pulls. Here's some part. This is all we put on this car to make this thing run nines, including the tires. We're going to talk about each one. But there it is. 24 GT 93 ROUSH Supercharger, sticky tires. Watch this 1050 pass. All right, so what tires did I use to run 1050? Okay, this is just putting the car in drive, hammering it on the track. No tricks, but sticky tires. Now, I just had these. I didn't buy these specifically for this car. 17-inch Race Star wheels. This does have stock, basically brakes on the back. The Mickey Thompson E-Street TR 305 45 17. So, people often ask in comments, do I need those tires? Can I use different tires? It really depends on the track. If you're a drag racer, you'll know if a track doesn't prep, a good tire isn't even going to matter. Those are just what I had in the warehouse, so we threw them on the car. Can you use something smaller? Yes. Could you maybe use more of like a street type drag radial? Probably, but your track has to be able to dead hook to run that 1050 at 134. We're like, okay, we want to go faster. What's next? Here's what we did. So we wanted to up the boost. We used this Magnuson, because that's who worked with ROUSH on the Supercharger. 81 millimeter pulley. The factory pulley is 83. We got about another half, not quite 1 pound of boost with this, but I like protection. So with 93 in the tank, we had Boostain. Boostain is a great additive to put in to raise your octane. You can get up to 100 pretty easy. There's a chart on the back of this. It'll essentially tell you how much do I need to add in, however many gallons I have to up the octane. I just want for protection. Last thing I want to do is screw this up. But simply adding this right here and that pulley and learn how to drive a little bit better, we did paddle shifting. So we put the car in drag mode, paddle shifting down the track, 1023 at about 136.9, I believe, to basically get the car into the 1023 zone, pulley boosting, paddle shifting. And we're in August in Indiana. So August in Indiana is pretty much about, our drag strip's like 3.5 hours away from us. So we can't get there till late in the day. They don't open until 3, about 85 degrees. I'd say medium to kind of medium high humidity. Check out this drag pass. All right, we did the 1023. Actually super stoked about that because that car had stock exhaust manifolds, stock exhaust. But we needed the next thing we wanted to do was a set of Cook's long tube headers, QA1 carbon fiber drive shaft. Doug, come down, check this out. So for the Cooks, this is what we stock here. We can ship them out. They're 1 7/8, 304 stainless Cook's long tubes with a high flow green cat and QA1 beautiful carbon fiber drive shaft. Now, here's the deal on the carbon fiber drive shaft, and here's why I like them. So your factory drive shaft is 2 pieces. And I know earlier in this video, I said I'm gonna give you a lot more info. They're little shorts, but here's something I wanna show you because a lot of you watching this don't understand even what a 2-piece drive shaft means. Check this out. So this is a stock drive shaft right here. See this joint in the middle? That's 2-piece. You have a piece here, you have a piece here. That's where it breaks. So that's one reason to upgrade to a solid 1-piece drive shaft. We did the QA1 carbon fiber. So you don't have to worry about your drive shaft breaking on a launch, but it's lighter. It's actually 8 pounds lighter. Now, rotating mass is a big deal in the drag racing world. So lighten flywheels, if it doesn't affect your launch, it's a good thing to do. Anything you can do to lower the rotating mass, it's gonna help the car accelerate quicker, go quicker down the track. 9's coming up after we installed those. Check this out. All right, I'm super stoked. We took a stock 24 GT, blower, mods. I'm super honest about what we did to this. 997, 141 mile an hour. I love it. August, Indiana, we're talking 85 degrees. The car came out sick. We're gonna look at that, slip over here. Doug, come down. Let's take a look at this. Then we're gonna look at a dyno graph. So, at that day, car 60 foot, 1.55, 315 gear car, 997 at 141.35 mile an hour. Paddle shifting it, we can get about 0.08 faster ET paddle shifting. But check out this. Check out this graph. DynoJet SAE smoothing 5. This is the most this car made. Lids on, both all the mods I told you. 753 real horsepower, 7,500 RPM. Gotta love that torque. It helps. 593, 5,500, and with that pulley, boost is showing 13.76 at 7,500 RPM. And I wasn't trying to make this video about dyno numbers before or after for a couple reasons. One, I'm all about ET. What's this car do at the track? And those numbers right there and what I've done on this car makes complete sense. You can duplicate that. Buy one of these, buy those parts, you can do the same thing. Especially being an auto. Honestly, you can just put it in drive and not paddle shift, and you might go 10 flat, 10-1, but the paddle shifting helps out a little bit. You can email quote@brenspeed.com. What's it cost to get my 24 built? We do keep these superchargers in stock. We can ship it right out to you. But I was just trying to sum up all the videos we did over the last month, which are very short, kind of like progress reports on, for those of you who just bought one of these, how do I get to that point right there? And I will tell you, I've drag raced for 20 years, traction is key. You can put all these parts on, go out with your stock tires like this, it's not gonna happen. And even if you buy good tires and your track doesn't prep and you hammer it and that car spins it all, it's not gonna happen. So a good track is worth the drive. Have any questions, leave a comment. Again, open the description. Links to all the parts we talked about, including links to the short videos that do show a lot of dyno pulls and show a lot of these quarter-mile times. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.